I'm going to tell you 15 facts that you probably didn't know about Norwegians. I've been living in Norway for the past 3 years and I've got to know quite a few. Norwegians are known to be quite reserved and they like their personal space. Everybody living in their own little bubble, and sometimes the bubbles don't collide. You go to a place where you have to sit and wait and everybody's waiting in their own place and nobody talks to each other. It's easy to feel invisible. But one thing I have discovered is as soon as you introduce alcohol, Norwegians lose all of that and they are no longer reserved. They become completely different people once there's alcohol. And this I have witnessed at some of the different music concerts that I've gone to. The second thing you might not know is that Norwegians love music. Not just Aha or Alan Walker or Edward Grieg, but I've been to 3 different big music concerts in my time in Norway, in my 3 years in Norway, and they have always been absolutely packed. And it's amazing, like everybody in the crowd knows all the words to all the songs. It's just, it was something I had not expected from Norwegians beforehand, that they would be so into their music. Even the young kids know all the words to the 80s and 90s songs, and most of them can play a musical instrument. When I went to the Pink concert in Oslo last year, I never, ever, in my wildest dreams, would have expected a crowd the size that I saw at that Pink concert. It was, I don't know, unbelievable. So yeah, I would say Norwegians love music. Now the third fact doesn't seem to go with the second one, but Norwegians can't dance. Their sense of rhythm is, yeah. Of course, I'm generalizing now, but no, they can't keep time. Number 4 is that Norwegians have a wicked sense of humor. They go to all the comedy shows that come to Norway, and they can tell a joke with a poker face. Number 5 is that Norwegians love the sun. And when I say they love the sun, I mean they seriously love the sun. As soon as the sun is out, you will see Norwegians on their balconies, soaking it up, having a tan, and when summer comes along, they head in the droves down to the beaches in southern Europe. And this might sound like a contradiction, but number 6, Norwegians love the snow. And boy, do they love the snow. Until they've had it for about 3 or 4 months and then they wish it was summer again. But they say Norwegians are born with skis on their feet. Number 7 is that Norwegians are not bothered at all by bad weather. You will always hear them say that there's actually no such thing as bad weather. It's just bad clothing. And I guess they dress appropriately for when they go out. It can be absolutely freezing outside and the children can't wait to go and play. They love being outdoors, even in minus temperatures. Number 8, Norwegians obey the rules.
When you're crossing the pedestrian crossing, you have right of way and the cars have to stop for you.
The fines are quite hectic if you break the rules, which I suppose helps a lot. And no, they don't have special rules to stop you from farting. Fart in Norwegian means speed, so this is speed humps and other stuff about speed. Most people go across the border to Sweden to go and buy their alcohol, and they buy the right amount, they don't buy too much, and nobody drinks and drives. That just doesn't happen in Norway. Number 9, Norwegians are very, very caring. Besides looking after their pets and taking them for walks in the worst kind of weather, if you are sick or you need help, if you ask, they are always ready to go the extra mile for you. Number 10, Norwegians are the kings and queens of recycling. They are absolutely brilliant. The children all know to recycle from a young age. And you go to the rubbish dump and you will see people recycling, putting things in the right containers. Nobody's just dumping everything in the rubbish. Norwegians care about the environment, and that is definitely evident in the way they take recycling seriously. Number 11, the Norwegians are quite unpretentious and they love the simple life. You will find them weekends heading out to cabins in the woods or on a lake or in the mountains, and many times these cabins don't have electricity, they don't have any of our things that we internet and Wi-Fi, and people will ski or fish or hunt all day, and they at night it's family time and they play board games. It's quite amazing. The countryside is so beautiful. I mean, who wouldn't want to go for the simple life and eat healthy and live simply? Number 12, Norwegians can fix anything. Any problem that goes wrong in the house, they can do it themselves. They are their own handymen, and that is something that I wasn't expecting. And number 13, Norwegians speak funny, and I don't mean the accent or the language, but they seem to breathe in and speak, whereas we breathe out when we speak. Number 14, Norwegian teenagers who are graduating high school party for 3 weeks solid during their exams, and they're definitely not reserved. And number 15, last but not least, Norwegians are very, very humble. Nobody tries to show off about anything. They believe in equality and everybody being equal, and you are just as respected if you are a teacher as if you are a doctor. It is, a really great society. They work hard when it's work time, but as soon as work time is over, that's it, no more work. So if you have found my video on Norwegians interesting, I'd appreciate it if you could like and subscribe to my channel. I post videos weekly, and I'll see you on my next adventure.